Hi, this is Baby. I'm trying to get some sleep. Well, it's about 1 o'clock, I believe. So the voice is pretty um, loud. It's been loud all day. Pushing and goading and pushing and goading and pushing and goading, like just needling, jab, all day long. She's got a real job that I don't think anybody would envy. She's like a person who just, she's got to be like maybe the most boring individual on the planet. I mean, if she's in a group of people and this is what they send her to do, well, I don't think they want her around them, probably. They don't want her around them, so they send her to do the shitty job. Follow this lady and stalk her to death, or harass her to death, or get a group of people to harass her to death. I guess, I don't know. Today I did some work, and then I had this this burning, blazing sensation, like on around my right side of my cheeks, my nose, my jaw, my chin. It was really bad, and of course the cat was acting up. She's still acting up right now. And last night also, I woke up several times, and every time I wake up, I had this strong, it's like kerosene or something really thick, and the cat had diarrhea all day. So I know it's not my imagination. I know it's not me smelling something because of something wrong with my, pressing on my brain. What I do feel is that these people, I do hold to this hypothesis, this theory, that they use these frequencies and they're targeting parts of your brain. However they're doing that, I don't know, from a distance. Maybe they're making a tiny CT scanner. I don't know. It has a lot of radiation. I have no idea. But I'm hoping that that's not the case. And they're targeting parts of the brain to assimilate, like if you're on drugs, if you're high, if you're drunk, if you're hyper, if you're sleepy, if you're awake all the time, whatever. One of the things I've noticed was like, this was back in 2005 or so. I was living in an apartment in Oakland, California. And then some people moved in next door. A nice guy was living, and then some guys, younger guys, moved in there, and they were all of Hispanic descent. And all night long, bam, 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 every 5-10 minutes they used to do it. And turn on their bathroom fan used to make a lot of noise, because the walls were paper thin, like literally paper thin. And because it was an apartment, a long apartment, lengthwise, and they split it in two with a paper thin wall. And all night long, until I had to move because of those guys, because they wouldn't let me rest. See, I used to work night shift at the hospital. When my days off, I wanted to rest, and they wouldn't let me rest. All day long they would be quiet, and then like after they were playing cards or what the hell they were doing, but whatever they were doing was to keep me awake all night. You used to keep me awake, I should say. And then I moved out. Now, I don't know what this is on my face. I have no idea. But she keeps pushing and pushing, like just to get me upset, emotional all day. Don't know why. I know there are two kinds of emotions. There's good emotions, the good ones. It makes you feel great, makes you feel euphoric, makes you feel like you feel positive. You want to take on the world. You feel like you just like anything is possible. No matter what the situation is, you're gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It cannot remain like this. That's optimism. That's hope. That's feeling great. That's feeling a sense of enthusiasm. And it happens quite often for me. For the past, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, 2 to 3 weeks, because I keep thinking that this is not gonna last forever. This has to come to an end sometime. This has to come to an end. Like, I'm going to be able to work. I'm going to be able to get some clients. I'm going to be able to get back on my feet again. I'm going to be able to feel in control of my own life and my destiny. I'm going to be financially stable again. So I feel great. But then I have all this she's like having this positive gazoo and a negative gazoo. She's a negative. She's like a death whisperer. She speaks of death and negativity and suffering and misery and pain. Oh, the pain, 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 pain. All the jolts are for negative reactions. All the stuff that they do is to, because that's all they can do with these frequencies. They can't assimilate love. They cannot assimilate joy. They cannot assimilate anything that brings real lasting pleasure. For them, they are surface people. They're just like surface people that you get 5 minutes of what? I guess torturing me makes them feel happy, and then it's done. Then they go on to another 5 minutes. I mean, I don't know what their takeaway is from this. I'm asking myself that all the time, is what does this mean to them? What do they want? I don't want to give them too much attention and try to big them up and try to, expound on them and try to swell their heads like, well, they matter. Because people like them, the more you focus on them and you give them titles and you give them attention, whether it's negative or positive, they feel more validated in their existence. Because look what they do. They do negative things. Negative validations is only reinforcing that. And I know that intellectually, but have someone needle you 24 hours a day and see how you feel. What they do also, they get you at night when you're sleeping. They get to you at night, and then when you wake up, like for the first hour, 10 minutes to an hour, you'll be negative. You're going to be negative. You're going to feel like every negative thing. But then after about 10 minutes to an hour pass, you can get back into yourself. And once you become acclimated to what they do, you wake up and you're okay. You wake up and you feel a lot different. You don't give in to the negative thoughts, the fears, the 1,000 doubts that they just planted, whatever they do, I don't know. They're like, they squash dreams. They kill dreams. They're the dream squashers. They take away hope. They take away optimism. They take away all the ways that it will work and leave you with only fears that it won't work. That's what they do for whatever project, whatever you're trying to do. Even my advertise, like I'm advertising. There you go. I'm advertising. Well, I'm not advertising right now. I'm trying to create a channel and put some videos out there. And she's already calculating how I'm going to feel when I don't get the results. Because what does that tell me? What is she trying to tell me, in other words? She's trying to tell me in how many ways it's going to fail. That she's not going to stop doing what she's doing. It's like, what does she want? For me to go what? Into a homeless shelter? What is, and I don't understand this. You talk about cruel. This woman is cruel, cruel, cruel. She's a cruel woman. And whoever is putting her up to do this, I don't know who they are. And I'm sorry that most of you are going through something similar. The people harassing you. Because I understand what it feels like. Mine is like an invisible enemy. And I don't know which is worse. The fact that I don't know where she is, so I can't punch her in the kisser and then call the police. And versus having her in my face and can't do anything about it. So I don't know which one would be worse for me. Which would be worse for me at that point. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys have to go through this, but I'm hoping that something breaks pretty soon. Something gets better. Something gets better. That's all I can do. So, stay strong no matter where you are. Stay strong. Remain strong. And if someone needs you, have their back. Because someday we're probably going to need it too.